Happy Black Friday. It is November 24th. I am leaving work right now. I just did a half a day. Went in a little late, but left at noon. So I am going to stop and get some food. I might have some company tonight. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to be proactive and get a bunch of food. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Going down the parkway here on the east side of town. Are the cops out today? Usually the cops are out on holidays, so I am going 45. Speed limit is 45. They usually have to hang out by these trees here. Looks clear.
How may I help you today?
If the company does not come today, then I guess I got a bunch of chicken that I can eat for the next few days. So if you watched yesterday's video, we got the dry corn out of the bin. That is the second batch. We're going to do the third and final batch for our second semi-load to get the corn dry to around 15% or so. We got it out of the bin, and we got one of 4 wagon loads in the bin. Now, when I left you yesterday, I did level the corn out and had the fan on because there was a reading that the corn was wet, because I'm working on the west side of the field, and that's going to be a little bit wetter up against the woods. Was last planted, didn't get the V5, so I figured that first wagon load, run some air through it and get that, knock a few points off of that corn. So today, the goal is to get 3 more wagons off the field in the bin and to start drying our final batch for our second semi-load. All right, we're back here at the bin site. I'm gonna shut the fan off and I'm gonna check the corn, see what it looks like. Kind of getting like a grapple. It's not really snowing. It's like it's a grapple. While we're checking the corn, we'll get the tractor warmed up. I also plugged in the heater on the other tractor. Okay. Our tester was left outside, so tester's cold, the corn is cold, everything is cold. So let's see what we get here. Okay, well, with it being so cold, let's add 1.5 points to that. So that's like 17.5%. Looking at our makeshift humidity deals, humidity is below 70, and this guy here, which is just crude, it's either dry or it's wet, it's towards the dry area, so this will be a good day to dry. So let's start. Man, I just love diesel. I love diesel. All right, we're gonna get this guy warmed up. We still got some corn in this hopper here. So I'm gonna do some greasing while this is getting warmed up, so I need to grab the grease gun. Well, look at what we got going on here. We're missing some nuts. Did I just drop a bolt? No. needs to be taken care of. Luckily, I had some nuts in my house, so we got those put on. Have about a bolt. So we're going to tighten that up, and then we're also going to tighten up this chain a little loose. This guy's a little saggy as well. We got that fixed, but I forgot to grease everything. All right, let's do that right now. Okay, everything's greased up. I do want to adjust the tension of this belt. It'll slip right here, so we're gonna tighten this guy so it pushes down a little, pushes down a little harder. All right, we just did some more end rows along the west side of the field. I basically just did this little guy right there. So there was 12 rows, just did those. I got this right here. Once we get this filled up, we're gonna have Bob do some combining. We're gonna have him take care of these 8 single rows here, and then have him take care of that little sliver right there. Let's get this guy unloaded first. All right, we got this wagon loaded up. Brother Bob is gonna combine while I run cart and load this into the bin. So he's gonna start going here in a little bit, and I'm on my way to unload this wagon. So while Brother Bob is out combining, I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up. I'm actually going to move the auger out a little bit because it's in the bin quite a ways, so it's kind of filling up more to the back wall. So we're going to center it. So I need to bring everything over 3-4 feet. Okay, we're unloading. This is wagon number 2 of 4. Yesterday. Wagon is about to flip. It's all the corn on this side, and almost had the wagon tip. So I need to keep an eye on this when we unload. All right, I think that took under 15 minutes to unload that. All right, we'll scooch this stuff over and then be on our way. Brother Bob is already full, so we need to get going. All right, that's filled up. Looks good. A little bit of a spill. Nothing's perfect. 3 o'clock, wagon number 3 getting unloaded. Getting a little drier. It was 3:01 when we started. It is now 3:16. It took 15 minutes to unload that. All right, let's get number 4. I was able to beat him this time, but he did those long, easy rows. Plus, I had to set up the auger better, so he should be almost done. All right, this is our 4th wagon. It's not really full. It's like, 7/8 or 3/4. So Bob's gonna keep combining. It'll take me 20 minutes to go to the site, empty this out, come back. And whatever he has in the combine, we'll just dump it. That way we have 4 wagons plus. 348, unloading this number 4 for 3.8. I'm gonna get the wheelbarrow, start shoveling this out. I still gotta level the bin when I'm all done. Yeah, we're getting there. When I level this out, we're gonna have this closed, so it's gonna be like right around here. Alright, that's empty. We're gonna go and whatever Bob's got in the hopper, we'll unload it. That'll give us our 4 plus loads. Put the bin, level the bin, clean up the fines, and be done. Wow, he's coming at full speed. That is a beautiful machine right there. A perfect color. Works. It is 5 o'clock. Didn't film much there at the end. I was pressed for time. We unloaded that, quote, 5th wagon. Bob came over and helped out. We got everything cleaned up. And got the bin leveled. We got the fan on. We got the torpedo heater on. So, percentage is under 60%. It's like 35 degrees. So, the torpedo heater should help add a little bit of heat, but also lower the humidity to accentuate the drying. There's a little bit more corn in there than I was looking for, but hey, that's all right. So once we get this 3rd batch dry, then the 3 wagons that have the dry corn, we'll put it all back in the bin. Then we'll call up the trailer and say whenever you're ready, and then go from there. Once we get the 2nd load hauled out of here and the bin empty, we're going to combine the rest of the corn off the field in the bin. And then that way, harvest will be done. So let's get this 3rd batch dried. Let's get the rest of the corn in the bin, and let's get the rest of the 2nd load hauled out of here. All right. Thank you.